Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. We continue reading from Canto 9 of Srimad Bhagavatam, Chapter 5. Does anyone remember what we read yesterday?
Hare Krishna. Sudarshan Chakra, Amrish Maharaj is offering prayers to Sudarshan Chakra. Now when Durvāsā Muni came and fall at his feet, he was really feeling ashamed. So he offered the prayers to Sudarshan Chakra, and he said that you are very, very powerful. You are the sun, you are the moon, you are the master of all the gross objects, of all the sense object, and of all the senses also. And also you are the glance of the Lord too. And Amrish Maharaj is praying to Sudarshan Chakra to protect and forgive Durvāsā Muni. And then we also saw that how Sudarshan Chakra doesn't distinguish between any ashram, like which ashram the person is. It does not distinguish, and it's the personification of the glance of Lord, like how it takes away all the darkness from the universe. It gives the knowledge, and it's very, very powerful. And it was also seen that how Durvāsā Muni was so powerful, and but still Sudarshan Chakra was following him because he has hurt a devotee. So the Sudarshan Chakra protecting Amrish Maharaj. Yeah. So we read up to there.
Okay, thank you. So then let's continue with today's text. Sattvam Jagatrana Kala Prahanaye
Sattvam Jagatrana Prahanaye
Nirupita Sarvasaho Gadabrata
Nirupita Sarvasaho Gadabrita
Viprasya Chasmat Kuladeva Hetave
Viprasya Chasmat Kuladeva
Videhi Bhadram Tad Anugraho Hinaha
Videhi Bhadram Tadanugraho
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. O Protector of the Universe, you are engaged by the Supreme Personality of Godhead as His all-powerful weapon in killing the envious enemies. For the benefit of our entire dynasty, kindly favor this poor Brahmana. This will certainly be a favor for all of us. Ambarish Maharaj is now saying, if you spare Durvāsā Muni, then you will be merciful to our entire dynasty. Not only me, but the entire dynasty. Yadi asti datam ishtam va
Yadi asti tadam ishtam va
swadharmo va svanushtitaha
swadharmo va svanushtitaha
kulam no vipradevam ched
kulam no vipram devam chet
vijo bhavatu vijvaraha.
dvijo bhavatu vidvaraha.
If our family has given charity to the proper persons, if we have performed ritualistic ceremonies and sacrifices, if we have properly carried out our occupational duties, and if we have been guided by learned brahmanas, I wish, in exchange, that this brahmana be freed from the burning caused by the Sudarshan Chakra. So, Ambarish Maharaj, so compassionate, that Durvāsā Muni is taking shelter of him. And Ambarish Maharaj is saying, please forgive. In return, whatever we have done, all this pious activities we have done, the result we have gotten, please take that. And in return of that, you please excuse Durvāsā Muni. Yadi no Bhagavan Prita
Yadi
यदि
no
नो
Bhagavan
भगवान्
Prita
प्रीतः
Eka Sarva Gun Ashrayaha
Ekah
एकः
Sarvagunashrayah
सर्वाश्रयः
Sarva Bhutatma Bhavena
Sarvabhutatma Bhavena
सर्वभूतात्मभावेन
Vijo Bhavatu Vichvaraha.
Dvijo
विजो
Bhavatu
भवतु ईश्वर.
Vijvaraha.
If the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is one without a second, who is the reservoir of all transcendental qualities, and who is the life and soul of all living entities, is pleased with us, we wish that this Brahmana, Durvāsā Muni, be freed from the pain of being burnt. So Ambarish Maharaj is saying, if we have ever pleased the Lord, yeah, you kindly excuse Durvāsā Muni. He's not asking for himself. He's not saying, give me this, give me that. He's saying, you excuse Durvāsā Muni. Shishukuvacha
Shri Shuka Uvacha
iti samstuvato ragyo
Iti Samstuvato Ragyo
Vishnu chakram sudarshanam
Vishnu Chakram Sudarshanam
ashamyat sarvato vipram
Ashamyat Sarvato Vipram
pradahad raja yachnaya.
Pradahat Raja Yachanaya.
Sukadev Goswami continued, when the king offered prayers to the Sudarshan Chakra and Lord Vishnu, because of his prayers, the Sudarshan Chakra became peaceful and stopped burning the Brahmana, known as Durvāsā Muni. Samuktostragni tapena
Samukto Astra Agni Tapena
Durvāsā swastimam stataha.
Durvasaha
दुर्वासा स्वस्ति
Swastimam
मां
Satataha
सतः
Prashash amsa tam urvisham
Prasham
प्रशस्तं
Satam Urvisham
स्तरं
yunjana paramashishaha.
Yunjanaha Paramashishah.
परमाशिषः
The Rasamuni, the greatly powerful mystic, was indeed satisfied when freed from the fire of the Sudarshan Chakra. Thus he praised the qualities of Maharaj Ambarish and offered him the highest benedictions. So finally now the Rasamuni has gotten some relief. Burning is terrible misery, no? We get a little bit burnt. You know how much it pains us. Here, Sudarshan Chakra was burning full body of the Rasamuni. And now Sudarshan Chakra has been pacified and stopped burning. So even the Rasamuni is having relief. So he's praising now Ambarish Maharaj and he's giving him benedictions. Durvāsā Vacha
Durvasa
दुर्वासा
Vacha
उवाच
Aho Ananta Dasanam
Aho Ananta Dasanam
Mahatvam Drishtam Adyame
Mahatvam Drishtam Adyame
Kritagasopi Yadrajan
Kritagasopi Yadrajan
Mangalani Samihase.
Mangalani Samihase.
The Rasamuni said, my dear king, today I have experienced the greatness of devotees of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. For although I have committed an offense, you have prayed for my good fortune. So this is a devotee. The Rasamuni wanted to kill Ambarish Maharaj. But here, Ambarish Maharaj, in fact, is saving the Rasamuni. He's so compassionate. He's not saying, oh, you wanted to kill me, now see you're suffering. No, nothing like that. He's feeling sorry for the Rasamuni, compassionate, and he's prayed to Sudarshan Chakra that if we have pleased the Lord, if we have done any of these pious activities, then you please excuse the Rasamuni. So now the Rasamuni is understanding the greatness of a devotee. He's saying, I've experienced the greatness of the devotee. that I wanted to harm you, but you have prayed for me, for my benefit. Dushkara konu sadhunam,
दुष्करः को न साधूनां
Sadhuna
dustyajo va mahatmanam,
तुष्ट्यजो वा महात्मनाः
Mahatmanam
yes sangrahito bhagavan,
यः
Ye
सङ्गृहीतो
Sangrihito
भगवान्
Bhagavan
satvatam rishabho harihe.
सात्वतं
Sattvatam
ऋषभो
Rishabham
हरिः
Hari
For those who have achieved the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Master of the pure devotees, what is impossible to do? And what is impossible to give up? So here Durvāsā Muni is saying for the pure devotee, he can do anything. Why? Because he has completely protection of the Lord. There's nothing that he cannot do. There's nothing that he cannot give up. He's completely renounced to material activities. He's completely attached to Krishna. Yannama Shruti Matrena
यन्मानश्रुतिमात्रेण
Puman Bhavati Nirmala
पुमान् भवति निर्मलः
Tasya Tirtha Pada Kimva
तस्य तीर्थपदः किं वा
Sattvatam
Dasanam Avashishyate.
दासानाम् अवशिष्यते
Avashishyate
What is impossible for the servants of the Lord? By the very hearing of His holy name, one is purified. So He's also glorifying the holy name here. Rajan Anugrihitoham
राजम् अनुगृहीतोऽहम्
Tvayati Karunatmana
त्वयाति
Tvayati
करुणात्मना
Karunatmanaha Mana
Mad Agam Prishtata Kritva
Mat
मदर्थं
Agam
पृष्ठतः
Prishtatam
कृत्वा
Kritva
Prana Yanme Virakshita.
प्राणायामे
Pranayami
अभिरक्षितः
Virakshita
O King, overlooking my offenses, you have saved my life. Thus, I am very much obliged to you because you are so merciful. Rajatam Akritahara
राजा तं
Rajatam
अकृताहारः
Akritahara
Pratyagamana Kankshaya
Pratyagamana
प्रत्यागमनकाङ्क्षयः
Kanshaya
Charanam Charanap Upasangraya
चरणा
Charana
उपसंक्रिया
Upasangrahaya
Prasadya Samabhojayat.
प्रसाद्य
Prasadya
समभोजय.
Samabhojaya
Expecting the return of the Rasamuni, the king had not taken his food. Therefore, when the sage returned, the king fell at his lotus feet, pleasing him in all respects, and fed him sumptuously. So Durvāsā Muni, after being relieved by the burning of Sudarshan Chakra, is glorifying the devotees. He's glorifying the devotees of the Lord. And Ambarish Maharaj was waiting for him all this while, and he had not eaten. There was some days ago we were saying, did he drink water? Well, it does not say here anything about it. It's just mentioning he had not taken his food, and there's no purport here. So we'll just leave it at that. And he's pleasing him. Ambarish Maharaj is falling down at the lotus feet of the Rasa Muni. He's offering him all respects. And now he's feeding him sumptuously. He's offering him all the food. So Shitva Dhritam Anitam
So
सोषित्वा आदृतम्
Shitva
आनीतम्
Atityam Sarvakamikam
आतिथ्यं
Aditya
सर्वकामिकम्
Sarvakamika
Triptatman Ripatim Praha
तृप्त आत्मा निपतिं प्राह
Triptatmanipatimpraha
Bhujyatam Iti Sadaram.
भुज्यताम् इति
Pujatam
सादरम्.
Isadaram
Thus the king respectfully received the Rasamuni, who after eating varieties of palatable food was so satisfied that with great affection he requested the king to eat also, saying, "Please take your meal." So Ambarish Maharaj, first he is feeding Durvāsā Muni, and then Durvāsā Muni is telling him, okay, now you also eat. With affection. Now his anger is gone, now his mood is, his emotion is affection for the king. He's glorifying the devotees. He's understood how compassionate the devotees are and also how powerful the devotees are because they're completely protected by the Lord. Pritosmi anugrihitosmi
Pritosmi Anugrihitosmi
tava bhagavatasya ve
Tava Bhagavatasya Ve
darshana sparshanalapir
Darshana Sparshanalape
atithena atithyenatmamedasa.
Ahatityenatmatmedasa.
The Rasamani said, I am very pleased with you, my dear king. At first I thought of you as an ordinary human being and accepted your hospitality. But later I could understand by my own intelligence that you are the most exalted devotee of the Lord. Therefore, simply by seeing you, touching your feet, and talking with you, I have been pleased and have become obliged to you. It is said, Vaishnavera Kriya Mudra Vigyeha na Bhujaya. Even a very intelligent man cannot understand the activities of a pure Vaishnava. Therefore, although Durvāsā Muni was a great mystic yogi, he first mistook Maharaj Ambarish for an ordinary human being and wanted to punish him. Such is the mistaken observation of a Vaishnava. When Durvāsā Muni was persecuted by the Sudarshan Chakra, however, his intelligence developed. Therefore, the word Atma Medasa is used to indicate that by his personal experience he would understand how great a Vaishnava the king was. When Durvāsā Muni was chased by the Sudarshan Chakra, he wanted to take shelter of Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva, and he was even able to go to the spiritual world, meet the personality of Godhead, and talk with him face to face. Yet he was unable to be rescued from the attack of the Sudarshan Chakra. Thus, he could understand the influence of a Vaishnava by personal experience. The Rasamani was certainly a great yogi and a very learned Brahmana, but despite his being a real yogi, he was unable to understand the influence of a Vaishnava. Therefore, it is said, Vaishnavera Kriya Mudra Vigyeha na Bhujaya. Even the most learned person cannot understand the value of a Vaishnava. There is always a possibility for so-called jnanis and yogis to be mistaken when studying the character of a Vaishnava. A Vaishnava can be understood by how much he is favored by the Supreme Personality of Godhead in terms of his inconceivable activities. So Durvāsā Muni is saying, I could not recognize you. I thought you are an ordinary human being, but you're a Vaishnava. You have so much power that even Lord Brahma couldn't save me. Even Lord Shiva couldn't save. Even Lord himself couldn't save me. He had to come back and ask for forgiveness from Durvāsā Muni. So you can see how much protection the devotee has from the Lord. They are so powerful. The Lord loves them so much. The Lord says, I'm completely under the control of the devotee. So here the Rasamani is saying, certainly you cannot understand the Vaishnava, cannot really understand his glories. Karma vada tam etate
Karma Vadatam
Jalatam etatte
Ete
gayanti swastriyo muhu
Gayanti
gayanti
Svastriyo
svastriyo muhu
Muhu
kirtim parama punyam cha
Kirtim
kirtin
Paramam
paramam punyam
Punyam
cha
Cha
kirtayishyati bhuriyam.
Kirtayeshati Bhuriyam.
All the blessed women in the heavenly planets will continuously chant about your spotless character at every moment, and the people of this world will also chant your glories continuously. So the Durvāsā Muni is giving him a benediction now that you will be glorified. You will be glorified on the earth as well as in the heavens. That you're going to be so famous that people are going to glorify you. Let's see, there is a purport. Any comments, questions? Anyone wanted to add anything?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, like last time also we discussed, like it's been 1 year of Earth when Durvāsā Muni came back to Earth, right?
That's right.
And then that Ekadasi Vrat fast, break the fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Amrish Maharaj.
Yeah.
So was it some like Grah Nakshatra on the same date was appeared? Because it was 1 year.
You mean to say what was the tithi that day, is it?
Yeah. Because it's not mentioned, it's just mentioned like
Yeah.
he break the fast. First he offered to Durvāsā Muni, and then Durvāsā Muni affectionately said Amrish Maharaj to eat also.
Yeah, because he had not eaten, right, for 1 year. He had just taken a little water that time. And specifically what tithi this day is, it's not mentioned, so I don't
It's
know.
not mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But well, we have to understand that he had not eaten for the whole year.
Whole year. Okay.
That's the point that is the
Hmm.
focus here, that he had not eaten for the full year. And after Durvāsā Muni ate, then Durvāsā Muni is telling Ambrish Maharaj also, you eat.
Yeah. And like as we read every day, like we don't hurt anyone, even animal also. Normal human being also we cannot hurt. So, but it is mentioned like Durvāsā Muni was telling like I misunderstood like you was ordinary man, ordinary person. But I came to know like even Brahma, Shiva, nobody helped me to save from that Sudarshan Chakra. So finally I let to know like you are the special like of loving of Krishna and like pure devotee, Vaishnava. So, but even if we are not pure devotee, if somebody hurt us is not good, right? It's just practical, common question.
Yeah, practical. Yeah, it's true. But then, if somebody hurt, then we may not be able to, like, it may be like karma coming back to us. There's so many different things that it could be. Of course, we shouldn't hurt anyone. Yeah, we shouldn't hurt anyone.
Yeah, that's what I just want to know. Like
The devotee,
even we
he
are not
respects.
pure Vaishnava, but we don't have any like right to hurt somebody, or
That's right.
even we are very knowledgeable, like Durvāsā Muni.
Yeah, that's right. We shouldn't hurt anyone. The devotee, he gives respect to an ant also.
Yes.
Yeah, to Lord Brahma also, ant also. Of course, yeah. But yeah, it's true.
Yeah, we should not hurt anyone, whatever the circumstance. We should not hurt.
This
Even a
was
person is not being nice, but we should not hurt because then we are behaving the same way. And let karma take care of that. Like how, even in the Gita, there is an Vera Virod Kampari, means be away from all this way, not to be involved. If a person hurts you, but you don't hurt, I think, and then let the karma take care of it.
that will be taken care. Like, the person will have to, the reaction will be there for that person. Right?
Yeah, and then the person is hurting us probably is past karma also of
The
ours.
past also, yes.
Yeah, we don't know, right? Because laws of karma are so intricate, we don't know. The devotee, the mood of the devotee is when the devotee is suffering, he will just pray to the Lord that, due to my past misdeeds, I have done so much. You are kind, you're making my suffering less. And when the devotee is getting happy situation, he is saying, I don't deserve it, but you are giving me the encouragement, my dear Lord. So completely dependent on whichever circumstance. Whatever is the situation, the devotee is completely dependent on Krishna. Is that okay? Yeah. So let's stop here.
Yeah.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Hare Krishna.